Okay, let's roll with this, and back again with sum of array singles. This is a C++ exercise from Codewars. Let's get it. Okay. In this one, you're going to be given an array of numbers in which two numbers occur once and the rest only occur twice. Your task will be to return the sum of the numbers that occur only once. This is worded oddly. I think it's worded oddly to deceive. So let's break down what this means. Looking at this example, the real skinny on this is that you're going to have most of the numbers will occur twice. There will be a pair of numbers that are unique. That is the key here. A pair of numbers that are unique. So they will only occur once. And the numbers that each occur only once in this list are 7 and 8. The rest of them occur twice. You see the 5 and the 4 occur twice. And what you do is the two numbers that occur only once, you are getting a sum of those two. 7 and 8, sum is 15, and there's your solution, your idea that you look for two numbers that are unique. Once you find them, you sum them, and there you go. So with that, I'm going to get in here. Nothing else to say. Short and sweet. Let's get it. Get into that training interface and get into C++. And you see from the function header that the incoming thing, the incoming data, is going to be a vector. So we got to deal with a vector, and so we got to look at this vector and see what are the two unique values. And thinking about like how do you get a unique, or how do you determine a unique value? There's a function in the standard namespace called count, where you can count the occurrences of a value. Well, if the number of occurrences is 1, that value is unique in the vector. So we're going to traverse the vector, meaning go from the beginning to the end, and look for the two numbers that are unique, the two values that are unique, and sum those two values. There is a synopsis, and here we go. And I'm going to first create a integer to hold that sum. Set that equal to 0, and then we're going to do our little for loop. I'm going to use size t for my iteration variable, because unsigned integer can only be positive, typically used for looping, traversing, iteration, whatever word you want to say, that makes sense. And yeah, the condition is while it's less than the size of the vector, we keep going. Okay, and here I'm going to do an if condition, where inside my if condition I'm going to get the count of each value. If the count of this value is 1, then I'm going to add it to my sum. There's only going to be 2 values that have a count of 1, and when I add to the sum, or add them to the sum, it'll be only those 2. That'll be my answer. Hell of a way to explain, right? Good. Okay. Here's the look at the syntax for the count function, where it's from the standard namespace. So do that scope resolution thing, and then the arguments are the beginning of the vector and the end of the vector. I believe these are iterators for beginning and end, and then You put the value that you're looking to get the count of, which will be v index I, this element. And if the count is 1, then I'm going to add this value to my sum. I don't think that rhymed. It feels like it did. And that's the wrong variable. It's plus equals the value. Nope. Not v of 1, v index I. I. That's it. Gonna return my sum. There, my friends, my dears, is it. Run this through, see what we got. I think we're good. But yes, coding is a very humbling thing. You think you got it, and you run it, and you're not there. So never can be completely sure. I guess you can sometimes, but as soon as you get overconfident in coding, you get knocked down. And it's kind of like baseball. Don't get too low or too high. Yes, impressive. That's it. There's your solution for sum of array singles. Interesting exercise, whatever. Interesting solution on my part. But with that, that's it. That's the end. Enjoy. Till next time, I'm out, and see y'all later.